Hello, everybody, and welcome to I Love Snow Real Talk, your daily Olympic debrief. My name is Matej Dolnik. I'm a passionate snowboarder and currently admin of Fizz Snowboard Racing. Today, we have two amazing guests from the world of alpine slalom and from free ski. First up, we're welcoming Thomas Weir in his debut Olympic skiing out of Lausanne and representing South Africa. Hi, Thomas.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, you tell me, how did you enjoy the Olympic race?
Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, just participating in these races. So yeah, a lot of emotions. So yeah, now it's just all starting to feel real. Yeah, really
Yeah.
cool.
So this was your first Olympics, and you're representing South Africa in Milan Cortina, a huge milestone. What does this moment mean to you personally and for skiing back home?
Yeah, well, it's just a great feeling knowing that I'm like carrying my flag, representing my country. It's also really cool to represent South Africa because they're obviously not very represented in winter sports. So yeah, I mean, just carrying the flag at the opening ceremony. I mean, I wasn't a flag bearer, but just being there marching was just great. So yeah, just very very cool to be able to do that.
Yeah. What parts of your daily routine or coaching setup have made the biggest difference in the preparation for the games for you?
Uh, yeah, to be honest, the key was just finding the most like training opportunities. So I'd probably say my parents had a big role in that because they helped me a lot for like all the organizing and stuff. So yeah, I'd probably thank them for yeah, just finding for me like the most time on snow, and that was really the key to being the most prepared for these Olympics.
Mhm. And preparing for the Olympic courses in Italy requires a technical precision and adaptability. How have you adjusted your training in Lausanne to meet the challenges of Milan Cortina's terrain?
Yeah, I think the key was really to find like conditions that were close to World Cup races. So yeah, just finding the iciest slopes, which are not, it's not always easy.
Yeah.
So yeah, just finding like these conditions is really the key.
So, as a South African athlete, building your career largely from Switzerland, how do you balance representing a non-snow nation while training among some of like the strongest winter sport communities in the world?
Yeah, well, obviously it's really nice being in Switzerland because they probably have like the best facilities in the world for training. So yeah, that's just really great to be here. But yeah, it's also really cool to be able to represent South Africa. I mean, like try and grow the sport maybe. Yeah, we also have a ski resort that closed after COVID. So the
Mhm.
federation are trying to also reopen that. So yeah, if I can just play a role in that, it would be really really cool.
So, looking ahead to your Olympic debut, what personal goals are you hoping to achieve, not only for yourself, but also for the future of South African snow sports?
Yeah, well, obviously my goal is just to get better in my skiing, maybe represent my country again in the next Olympics, and yeah, just if I can help the South African Federation to build up, that would just be great.
Yeah, nice. Okay, let's jump and let's talk about what happened today. So, Lucas Braten skis out in the first run. Then Alte Lee McGrath, he was also leading like in the first run and does not finish the race. So like only 38 skiers from like 93 finishes the race. So it just underlined the super difficult and tough conditions what we had today. What a spectacular race! What do you think of today's men's podium and the level of skiing overall?
Yeah, I mean, it was a very, very tough race. The conditions are very hard, as you said. Not a lot of skiers finished both runs, so yeah, it was really a challenge. But yeah, seeing like those top skiers like finish these two runs at such a like high pace, it was just incredible. I mean, yeah, the top three skiers that they got on the podium. I mean, the skiing was just incredible. Obviously, it was very sad for McGrath, but yeah, that's slalom. So yeah, that's probably very tough.
Yeah. Christopherson, he wins his third Olympic medal and the second bronze after slalom in Sochi in 2014. It's like 12 years of slalom racing level on a very, very top. So what's your view on being at the top level at slalom for such a long period in like such a competitive discipline?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I'd probably say slalom is the most competitive discipline in alpine skiing. So yeah, I think staying consistent is really the key. But yeah, I mean, it's so impressive to be able to be so consistent over like so many years, because just getting at the top for 1 year or one season is just already incredible. But staying there for like multiple, like a lot of seasons is just so impressive. So yeah, definitely very great.
Then we have Fabio Stein on the podium as well, like kind of surprise. He had only two World Cup slalom podiums before, and now he wins an Olympic silver at his very first games. What a huge step on the biggest stage, and also Loic Meillard. Uh, he confirms that he's the man to beat in the slalom right now. He's the world champion. He adds an Olympic gold to his name and bringing home the full collections of medals from Milano Cortina. Such a historic performance. Who from the three skiers inspires you the most? Like what you are taking from this podium?
Yeah, well, obviously, I'm inspired by the three of them. I mean, all three are just like incredible skiers. Yeah, I've always been inspired by Christopherson. Just his like resilience. He has just a great like fighting spirit. He's always been there. He wasn't always the greatest, but I mean, being so consistent over the years is just incredible. Obviously, Stein's performance today was so impressive. He's obviously been skiing like very well for a long time, but he hasn't got to that step yet, and I think it's really going to help him for the future. And I mean, yeah, Mayar, obviously, he's been so consistent these last seasons. I mean, he's shown that he can win every single race, so that's really impressive.
And we also witnessed a special story today. A skier from Haiti made it to the top 30 and qualified for the second run. Such a historic milestone for the country. Richard Saviano finished in 29th place and making a proud moment for Haitian skiing. Isn't an extra motivation for you to achieve the same for South Africa in 2030?
Yeah, well, obviously it's so cool to see him being able to reach that second run in the top 30. I mean, just putting his country kind of on the skiing map. So yeah, definitely very inspiring. And yeah, if I could do that in the next Olympics, that would be just awesome. So yeah, very inspiring.
Okay, thank you, Thomas. What an achievement in such a early age. We wish you good luck, and we wish you that you will achieve maybe even something more in 2030. And thank you for joining us today. And it was a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye bye. So this was Thomas Weir from Alpine Slalom, and now we are jumping to a little bit like more freestyle discipline. Our next guest started skiing is just 2 years old. Now competes in the free ski park and pipe. Please welcome Grace Henderson.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. Thank you for joining us. During these Olympics games, we have so many like comeback stories. Last year, you turned from an injury as well and landed on the X Games podium with a silver medal. What did the road back look like for you?
I mean, getting the X Games silver medal was a dream come true. I broke both of my heels a year before, and I put myself at a goal to make it to X Games was the main goal, but to end up on the podium was an insane feature for me. And yeah, I really didn't know if I'd be able to come back from something like that mentally. When you break both your feet at the same time, it's really scary. And just hitting a jump again for me was a huge barrier to get over, and to do my biggest, hardest trick on the biggest jump that we see all season was unreal.
So maybe you can tell that was like the toughest part of rebuilding your confidence after away from competition, like the
Definitely is.
hitting the jump.
Yeah, hitting the jump for the first time, making sure my feet still work and they don't hurt too bad.
Okay, so now shifting back to the focus to Olympic Games. You and your brother Hunter are both in U.S. free ski team. What is this like sharing this incredible Olympic journey like together?
It's something that's super special and unique having your best friend and brother on the team. It's very nice that we are not competing directly against each other because we're different genders, but we're always there pushing each other and there to support each other when we succeed and when we fail. And we definitely wanted this goal together. And it's sad that he didn't make it here, unfortunately, but he's still so young and has so much time. But the boys on our team are all so good. It could have been anybody, and unfortunately, it wasn't him. But I was very excited he came out here to watch slopestyle, and having him here was awesome. Seeing him at the bottom, he was so proud of me and happy to be here. So that made me really happy that he came.
Is there some sibling rivalry pushing you to the highest level, or as you said, like as you're like different gender is more like support?
I feel like it's more support than rivalry, but sometimes when I'll get like a ninth and he'll get an eighth, he'll be like, "Oh, I beat you." And I'm just like, "Well, I guess so. I guess you did beat me."
Yeah. Women's free skiing has evolved so quickly. What changes excite you the most right now?
I don't know. There's so many exciting things going on. Everyone's pushing harder and harder, and it's been fun to try to keep up with. The big air qualification 2 days ago was crazy. Everyone was doing the highest level of tricks, and I knew it was going to be really hard, and I did my two hardest tricks to try to make it. I landed my first trick really well, and then my second trick I didn't do so well, so I unfortunately just missed the cut on finals. But yeah, everyone's pushing so hard. I'm excited to see what goes down tonight. It should be crazy.
Definitely, we definitely want to talk about it. But I just have another question about Henderson Invitational you hosted in your hometown. How do you see yourself and your role in the developing free ski to the next generations?
I mean, it's really, really cool to see. I had so many kids from my home mountain that made me signs and were watching, had a huge watching party for the Olympics, and knowing how excited they are for me, and they're thinking that they could get to, they see where they're at, they're in Waterville Valley and they're watching me compete. And they're like, oh my gosh, that can be me one day. And I just think that's so cool that I'm inspiring them and they're getting excited about it. My hometown elementary school, all the kids watched and wrote me letters, and they're just so excited. It's so unique from someone from where I'm from to make it to the Olympics, and to know that I was in the small mountains of New Hampshire and the small towns of New Hampshire going to elementary school and made it to the Olympics is something that they're going to look up to. And I hope that they strive to be like me and make it here themselves one day.
Yeah, that was actually my next question. Like, what do you hope young girls watching the Olympics take away from this moment in the sport?
I don't know. I just hope that there's such a good generation coming behind us, and I know that the level is just going to get higher and higher, and they're already coming out swinging. And I love to see how many more girls are getting involved in the sport and are keep pushing. And I hope that I also inspire those who get hurt really badly to come back, and your dream is still there if you want it. And yeah, just keep pushing and inspiring those girls to come beat me out here.
Like your brother. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So let's discuss a little bit the women's and men free ski bigger qualification result. As you said, you didn't made the cut. It was a really tight battle, like with the Canadians like Megan Oldham topping the field with the opening jump 91.25, and also defending champion Elin Gu and Matel Gremo also secured their spots in the final. So it was really tough. And what we can expect, like it will be some kind of rematch for a gold, or who are your like horses in this bigger final?
I think those three are definitely some of the top contenders. I also have high hopes for Kirsty Mura, has some big tricks in her bag. But I know what these girls have, but I have a feeling there's a lot more that we haven't seen yet that's going to come out tonight because everyone's really hungry for it and they're all such amazing skiers. So I'm really excited to see what happens.
So you're gonna be out there cheering for girls.
Oh yeah, they're all such good friends of mine, and I'm so happy for them that they're here and they're doing it, and it's gonna be crazy. So it's gonna be fun to watch.
Yeah, looking forward for that for sure. And let's talk a little bit of like men's qualifications. So top three spots, Beer Groot, defending champion. He already secured the gold in slopestyle, but there are like so many strong names like Troy Millsack, Meg Forehand, Matej Schwanze, Ruka Harrington. What's your predictions? How the race gonna look like, and maybe top three if I can ask you.
That's super hard. I personally, I would really love to see Mac Forehand on top of the podium. He's a very good friend of mine, and he's been crushing it this season. And he's a top qualifier, so he's obviously a contender. Also, Troy Millsack has a huge bag of tricks, and I'm sure he's hungry for it. He wants this bad, so I want to see him up there. And also, my teammate Connor Ralph has also got a. It would be really cool to see an American sweep, but I really think Mac and Troy are two to watch out for, and also Luca Harrington to go double medal would be really cool, and I think he's got it.
Yeah, it was really nice insight to Frisky bigger finals like today, tomorrow. But let's move on. We had a hot take discussion. Fashion is taking center stage at the Olympics. What do you think about like this Mongolian outfit actually winning the best outfit? Because when I saw it, I really like that.
I think it's really, really cool. I think it's one of the best outfits I've seen. I saw it on Instagram before we got here, and I was pretty jealous. The US got a lot of fun clothing, and I haven't seen any Mongolian athletes here, but I would love to trade that for something from the US bag because that's really cool.
Yeah, let's continue. Like, what can you tell us about the US outfits? Like, we saw some pictures of you like trying out the clothes. So, what do you suits you the most, and what maybe piece you like the most from the outfit? And what can you tell us like overall about the whole outfit we can see now on the picture?
I mean, this is us in our opening ceremonies outfit. It's a really cool outfit. Everything's such good quality. This is all Ralph Lauren. I don't know if I'll be able to put myself to put this whole thing back on and wear it normally. I don't think I will, but I'd love to find a time to wear this jacket somewhere. I think it's really cool. But we also got stuff from Nike and Skims and Kappa, which are all our sponsors. We have so much stuff. I have no idea how we're gonna get it all home. Um, but it's been really fun having all this stuff, and definitely the other countries are a little jealous. And hopefully, I'm gonna try to make some trades and get some like New Zealand and Canada stuff before I go.
Yeah, that was my question. Like, so you are aiming for New Zealand and for Canada, something special, or?
Yeah, I really like the Lululemon stuff from Canada, so to even get one thing would be pretty cool.
Yeah,
Just
okay.
collect it.
So yes, so good luck with the packing. We already saw on Instagram Medi Master trying to pack all the stuff, and she was curious how she gonna get it on a plane and how much you need to pay for the stuff. So enjoy the rest of the Olympics. Definitely enjoy the bigger frisky finals. We're gonna be watching it as well. And thank you, Grace. It was a real pleasure talking with you. Thank you very much, and good luck to next steps in your career. And thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thank you so much. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Nice to see you.
Bye bye.
Bye. Okay, so Grace gonna. Okay, she left. I thought she's gonna stay for a schedule. As we said earlier, so we have a bigger final at 7:30 this evening, women's bigger final. So it's gonna be a great show. So definitely do not miss that. And the schedule for tomorrow. So at 10, we have a Nordic combined men individual large hill. Then 10:45, women aerial qualifications. At 1, snowboard slopestyle finals, women. At 1:30, men aerials qualifications. 1:45, Nordic combined individual 10K. And again, as we mentioned earlier, with Grace, 7:30 free ski men bigger finals. So this is kind of scheduled for today evening and for tomorrow's race. Thank you for tuning in today. And tomorrow we continue with this live talk. So be sure you are following FIS website, FIS app, and all our platforms on the social media. Thank you very much and have a great day.